nearly 30 to 50% of the customers who call to cancel are not savable, with traditional retention. What do we mean by traditional retention? It's you have a loyalty team, someone says, I have decided to cancel, but unfortunately the customer is calling by already, finding an alternative or, kind of making up their mind or discussing with their spouse that we don't need this anymore. And then the battle is, reactive at that time, right? We can certainly save some, but it is either expensive or, we just can't save, even if we have the best of the best, process, right? 1/3 or nearly 1/2 is very difficult to save at that time, right? And over the years, what we learned is, if you have a lifetime of 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, there's a lot of things, if we use this analogy of iceberg, that there's a lot of data points that are hidden throughout the journey. So in this particular example, someone is calling multiple times, or someone is living in a geographic area that is, highly competitive, or they're, probably not using the service you are providing as much as expected. All of these could lead to, over a period of time, churn risk, right? So, so given this, little observation that we have on the right side, this is, depending on how we see it, it could be a very simple opportunity for us if we change our mindset from being reactive to let's actually start sniffing out all these data points, because no customer really decides to cancel overnight, right? It's made up of, all the lot of experiences and watching TV and, watching, competitors doing what they do and all of that, right? And by the way, this is not just about retention. What we are going to be talking here is improving lifetime value, right? So think about in your industry, whether it is telecom or insurance or any other, pest control or anything, recurring revenue subscription. Think about this as upsell opportunities. They're not going to be made up just overnight. Think about satisfaction. That is not happening just overnight. Think about, upgrades and upsells, right? None of this is, happening overnight. This is all happening over a period of time. Certain customers are ready at certain points and they give us traces of, all these signals, right? Being a computer science engineer, of course, I'm like very enthusiastic about solving these problems. And we have put together AI technology and created predictive models that will, identify and almost give us like foresight to be able to identify who's ready for upgrades and who is ready for retention and all of that, right?